Hey, hey, Pisces. Happy May. How you doing? I'm very well, thank you. I'm excited to see what's up for you this month, and we are going to dive right in because I have kept you waiting long enough. So, Spirit, what's up for Pisces this month? Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising in the month of May. What do they need to know, Spirit? What's the storyline? Who are the characters? What energies are Pisces dealing with this month? And how can they best navigate through those energies for their greatest joy, fulfillment, love, creativity, fulfillment possible? Pisces. Just one more for Pisces, please, in the month of May, Spirit. Pisces. All right, wow, well, that was easy. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces in the month of May. They need to know and ask for their highest good. You know what I'm hearing, Pisces, is you should be pretty proud of yourself. A lot of you have been willing to make some changes. And I feel like a lot of you are already seeing the benefits of those changes. But for any of you who are hovering on a precipice, like, gosh, should I do this? Should I, and this is how I'm hearing it, should I go? Like, go forward? Should I go on this trip? Should I go on this journey? Should I take what I've learned and take it to the next level? Should I shed my baggage and just jump into the new adventure? Looks like a big fat fucking yes to me, Pisces. And this is the part where I'm going to say, Pisces, that of course these are general readings because it's not one-on-one. I get like a few messages for the different Pisces that are tuning in. So if something doesn't resonate with you or feel right, you've always got to trust your own intuition and know that if something doesn't resonate for you, then it belongs to some other Pisces. I'm certainly not telling you to leave the island, burn the boat, see what happens. Oh well, tomorrow I'm gonna walk in and tell my job I quit and just see what happens because the crazy lady on the internet told me so. No, this is something that for many of you, you've been thinking about. This isn't, although you may have this discussion or have this breakthrough or speak this truth in a way that feels a little fast or abrupt or sudden to someone else, a lot of you have been thinking for a while about how to get to the next level, about how to move on, move up. That's what I'm hearing for a lot of you. Nine of Cups is sitting at the center of your reading. It's a pleasant card. It suits you very nicely, actually, Pisces. You know, you're a water sign and cups are water, feelings, emotions. And the Nine of Cups is great satisfaction. So that's why Spirit is saying you should be very proud of yourself, a lot of you. A lot of you have been working quite hard. And for those of you who do feel like you've been resting on your laurels, this would be Spirit's way of saying in a sneaky way to you, now's the time to take control. Now's the time. Seize the day. Speak the truth. The Emperor is crossing your reading, i.e. the energy most influencing you right now. Order, control, discipline, boss. Now, like I said, I'm getting a couple different messages for different types of Pisces that are tuning in. For some of you, those of you that have been feeling like I'm resting on my laurels, I feel like the boss is watching. So I just kind of want to tell you, if you're ever feeling like there's times you cut corners or just kick back and relax, now may not be the time to do that. Some of you may even have like, oh, new blood was injected into the business and now they're looking at what I'm doing. And, you know, even if, I'm just saying, you want to be acting like the spotlight is on you. Act like everything that you're saying in the workplace is getting amplified by, 10 times that volume, as if somebody could overhear you or somebody might see what you do. So just saying, put yourself there. Doesn't look bad to me, Pisces. Doesn't look like, you're going to do something wrong or get in some kind of terrible trouble. Doesn't feel like that. But I feel like you could avoid some minor kind of like a minor inconvenience, a minor like talking to, a minor scuffle with an employee or coworker. For others of you, like they said, it's time to seize the day and bring a little bit more order and discipline into your life. There's an upgrade in your income. You've been wanting to make a little more, some of you. And Pisces, I know you're not all about money, but money's important. You know, we got to pay the rent, we got to pay the bills. And some of you may even be leaving an old position, an old job for a new one that has big prospects and opportunities. And there's a learning curve. That's the other thing they're telling me. So it feels like some of you are going off somewhere for training or for school or for the possibility of that. And like I said, these are general readings, Pisces. You've got to do what you've got to do and what you know resonates with you. But I'm feeling go for it. I'm feeling even if you make it a little inconvenient for somebody by deciding to do this. And what I'm feeling with that is, oh, I know I just got here, but I'm going to go. Or I know I said I was going to be able to stay at this job for 1.5 years, but actually it's only going to be 8 months. I'm so sorry. Like, I've got to go. The Fool in the future is telling you to jump in with both feet. I also feel that some of you are, if some of you are not leaving jobs, it's kind of like you're parting ways with certain people. Or if not like cutting them out of your life, kind of parting ways in the sense of like, look, I'm just going to lay it out on the line, Dad. I don't want to talk to you about politics anymore or whatever. Like, kind of feels like that. That's okay to do, Pisces. Take care of yourself. Draw your lines. Page of Swords is sitting in the position of where you find yourself. So this would be you this month, Pisces. And the pages are youthful, exuberant. The Page of Swords is honest, brutally honest, like honest to a fault. Like honest to the point of, I almost don't care how I say it as long as you hear the truth. The Emperor has no clothes. Ha ha ha. Emperor, the Senator spread. It's that kind of thing. Some of you may be calling out your bosses or feeling like calling out your bosses. And hey, if you're ready to move on to that new job, please go for it. Draw the line. Have that exit interview and, you know, cut them to verbal ribbons. It'll be great. But if you do need to keep your job, if you do need to tell somebody that the Emperor has no clothes and you still want the Emperor to employ you, then I want you to think carefully about how you say that. Because there is, like I said, the potential for a scuffle, the potential for a disagreement, a fight. It's minor. Doesn't feel like a huge deal. But, you know, you don't like confrontation that much. So it's like, if I could just say it and then the change would happen rather than having to say it and then defend it and then fight for it and da-da-da-da-da. So think about how you say it. Be eloquent. Choose your time and place. Because Page of Swords says that you might be feeling a little impulsive. Be a little strategic. You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot and you're feeling, a lot of you, like it's time to be getting more of what you're worth. So for some of you, like I said, that's strictly like financial. Like, hey, I deserve to be getting paid more than this, or I want a job of higher prestige than this, or I want just a promotion. I want something bigger, better. Your opportunity is out there. Don't rest on your laurels. I'm just going to say it again. Don't rest on your laurels. And what they're telling me with that is, if it is 6 months until you get this training or go to this school or go do this program, start working now. Start studying now. If you've been thinking about, like, oh, I have this business idea, and yes, I'm working my 9 to 5 and I can't quit, but man, I really feel like if I could find the time to do this, make this, write this, say this, record this, whatever, that it would have legs. It has legs, Pisces. The energy that is available to you, not just the building of something that has wonderful potential. Hello, King of Pentacles is the conclusion or key. Someone who wants to pay you handsomely and someone who believes in your gifts and sees you as a fellow King of Pentacles, King of Gold, King of Money. But also, it's like the allies that you need, the team that you need, the like various types of expertise that you require are accessible to you. So get together with those friends that you've been thinking like, oh, we should do this podcaster. Like, oh, we should start doing XYZ together, or like, you know, you're a performer and I'm a great agent, or vice versa. Like, let's get together. Together we can make something out of like nothing, or make something more out of very little. I want to tell you to jump in, Pisces. Jump into the new adventure. And you're not jumping in with nothing. You know, the fool carries no baggage, but he's no fool. You're coming from a place of having, you've learned a lot. You're ready to take it forward. And a lot of you are ready to take it in a completely fresh, new direction. And it's not as if, like I said, you're not going to set yourself up for success. If you do the I am CEO of my life thing and walk into the different parts of your life and say, you know what, sitting and watching Netflix for 4 hours every night and like eating chips until I fall asleep on the couch may give me like a sense of peace at the time, but like kind of it's a drop in the bucket of anxiety. It's a drop in the bucket of like diminishing self-worth and things like that. And please, Pisces, far be it from me to tell you that binging on Netflix and potato chips like makes you lower in worth. I'm saying that self-esteem is created by doing esteemable acts. And if we're not feeling like we're doing things that we find esteemable, we start to lose esteem, and Spirit is being very punny and saying we start to lose steam and esteem. So to power yourself back up, gather what you've learned. What are your tools? What are the lessons you've learned in the past, and what new direction that you want to take them in? There is a patron out there. There is somebody, King of Pentacles, who believes in you, who wants to support you. Some of you already know who this is. Go to that person who is like, they really have a fucking grip on their money, their work. They may even be like a business owner, a boss, a CEO in their own right. And you have a connection with this person to be like, what do you think I should be doing? Or how do you think I should be organizing these ideas? I want to get paid more. What can I do? Tap that person. There's a mutually beneficial relationship there. You will help them. They will help you. Set yourself up for success, Pisces. Be honest with yourself about the habits that you need to have to get you where you want to go. To set you free, you have to kind of build yourself. You know, if you're going to launch off of something, you need a launch pad. You need a platform from which to launch. In the present, begin building that. Even if you're like, I can't walk into my job tomorrow and say, here's my 2 weeks notice, I'm leaving. If you are feeling like, I know I need to get out of here and I have zero plan, 9 of Cups, right? I know I need to get out of here, but I have zero plan. Start planning. Create your 6-month escape, like, plan. And pull back that Rita Hayworth poster on your wall and start digging with that spoon. For anybody who gets the movie reference, please drop it. That is a very, very dark and fairly Piscean reference to make, but hey, that's what they're giving me. And hey, you know, had a happy ending. I end up ending actually rife with gold as well. So Spirit is being very on target right here. Maybe I'm even going to end up watching this movie now that we're talking about it. You tell me, Pisces, what is this for you? We're well into May, so if you've got comments, stories, questions about what this means to you or whether or not it's resonating to you, I, as always, would love to hear from you. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in, Pisces. I really hope that this is helpful for you, and I appreciate those of you who've been so patient and so sweet and sending me like kind comments and messages while I've been dealing with kind of an injury and been out of the game for a bit. So thank you to those of you who've been patient and sweet and supportive and remained here. Mwah. Much, much love to you. I hope you have a wonderful month, and if I don't see you in the next Magic Monday video, I hope I see you in next month's reading. Bye, Pisces.